All right, so the NCUE campus is off limits for us on the weekdays. COVID restrictions, yeah. So last week we kind of skirted the outside.
The outside, we actually went around the circumference of the university to get into the trails.
So we were technically on the campus, but we were right on the edge. Jesse gave me a challenge. He said, there is a trail where we don't have to go on the campus at all.
Yeah.
And he said, I have to look for it, like an Easter egg hunt. And I think I found it. Oh. There it is. Yep, he said it's right under our nose. I found it. So what we did last time is we went up here and we went that way. But all we had to do was go this way. All right. Well, let's do it. Maybe this can be the start of our old man's 50K. Yeah. We're planning an unofficial ultra. A race that's not a race. I would like it to be mostly trail. That would be so cool. Yeah. But we don't want to call it a race because we don't want to have liability issues.
That self-service race?
Yeah. So we'd have to bring, maybe we'd have to do like two loops of 25 and have some drop locations for provisions.
Yeah, we'd probably have to put some stash somewhere.
Yeah. Like we did that one time where we had our cars
yeah,
strategically placed.
Did we do a 20K that day or something?
Yeah, we were in, that was like the last long run before. Was it before the Two Waters Marathon?
Yeah, I think it was.
One of those years.
I think we did like 25K that day.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. This is nice here. Yeah, it's perfect.
So I followed it.
We don't have to touch the campus at all. My wife said, it's 37 degrees out there. I was like, not quite, but it is pretty hot. There's, no, I don't think it's 30. It was 28 in my car. But it is getting hot. This is May in Taiwan.
From now until October.
Yep. Sometimes even into November. We've run races in November that were hot. Oh, some steepness here. Look at that. You took a wrong turn. There are no wrong turns. We just want mileage and enjoyment. As long as we get back.
Downhill when we could have stayed on the ridge. Okay, so yesterday I was going for a mid-afternoon jog in this forest area, and you want to go the long route or the short
route? Long route.
And I met this Taiwanese guy, a young guy. He's probably in his 30s or something. Mm-hmm. And he was topless, no shirt, and he was doing this trail section up and back to the top of Bagua Mountain, which is 154 meters high, by the way. So each loop is probably about 1.3 to 1.4 kilometers. And he told me he was doing 6 of them. Okay.
Wow, but he stopped to talk,
he
stopped. To you? Right, okay.
Actually, here's the point I want to make.
Yeah.
Is I was kind of walking, running. And he was coming behind me, really kind of quiet. Hey! I was like, whoa, what happened? And he was just trying to pass me. You know, he said, hey, like that, like he was calling me or something.
Oh.
So finally, I met him again, and I told him, look, you don't. I told him in Chinese, you don't have to use hey when you want to pass me. You can just say
on the right or on the left.
On the right or left. Or I told him what's the Chinese sentence that you usually use when you want to pass?
结果.
Yeah. Right? I said, I understand simple Chinese. You can just say 结果一下.
Yeah.
And he was like all apologetic and stuff, you know.
Yeah, it's not like, I mean, if you say hey, it acts like, you know, this is his trail.
Yeah, right. Or there's a snake or something.
Well, it's those second language, it's sociolinguistics, you know, second language users, and we're guilty of this all the time.
That's true.
We're a little bit more direct in our Chinese, I think, sometimes.
Yeah.
Because we get right to the point. You know, in a second
really
language,
did
it's
get
hard
to
to
the point.
hard to worry about niceties.
Yeah.
What?
He really did get to the point. I mean, I was like, because it was a really kind of emergency hey. It wasn't like hey.
Yeah.
It was like,
Well, were you like
hey!
barreling down a hill or something?
No, I was going up a hill. I was walking and he was running.
Oh, okay.
And he was like trying to say, get out of my way.
But then after that,
Then
You-
then I
you
met
had
him
a
at the top
pleasant
of the hill.
conversation.
Yeah, we had a nice conversation.
Yeah.
You know, I said, oh, the weather's good today. The air's clean.
yeah. How is the air today? I didn't even
Good.
check.
It's good.
That's good. This is an interesting kind of open area. Here, again, we have people just taking furniture and placing it out on the trail. Plastic
This area all
chairs.
used to be wooded, you know.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. They cleaned it out.
Who's they?
They
Who are the trail,
mysterious
the
mountain
mysterious
people.
trail keepers? For years and years, I have to say this again on video, that I never knew this stuff existed.
Me either. I remember after living in Changhua for about 10 years or so, just going on a bike ride, and I just happened to come across all these back roads here, and I saw all these people hiking. I was thinking, what's going on? Is there a hiking area in Changhua?
Yeah,
And I was just like blown away.
yeah. It's one of the favorite pastimes of Taiwanese.
Yeah,
Not the young people, though.
not especially. Yeah.
This is kind of joggable. Not that I want to jog right now.
No.
When would we put our race? What do you think? What month?
I think it. Oh, what month? Definitely in the winter,
Yeah.
like maybe February. February, mid-February, after Chinese New Year. So
We are the last remaining great auks. Great auks of Central Taiwan is our running group.
yeah.
Maybe Kevin will fly over here from Vancouver. And that would be the ocean way in the distance. Not that clear though, it's not perfect. How far have we gone?
1 kilometer.
Okay. How far to the
20
bathroom?
minutes. Did you see the ginger?
Oh, I never knew what ginger looked like. That right there is
That's the
ginger?
Yeah.
And there's flowers like that?
Yeah.
Oh. How do you know this? I guess your wife told you.
Yeah, Joanne.
She's like a botanist.
She-
She had a course, right? In
yeah, she took a
Taipei?
gardening course. Yeah, but that was more like landscape.
Wow. Thanks, man. You learn something new every day. Hopefully my viewers do too. We're at San Qing Gong. This is our normal stop for filling up. There's a water cooler and there's restrooms. JC stretching. I would say that is a cow or a horse.
I think these might be horns, right?
Yeah.
So probably a cow or a bull.
He's pretty thin. There's another one over here.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess that's the telephone number for if you want to make this, have this made. So what do? You just sit on it, I
Yeah,
guess.
and you can stretch.
Oh yeah.
You stretch your back.
Did you want to do a demonstration?
No.
You can curl your feet around the neck and sit between the horns and drop your back off
Wow.
and
That's
do
dangerous.
sit-ups. So we're looking for the next trailhead.
Okay.
Taoyuanli Forrest Trail guide map. All right. Remember the one time we did this barefoot?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, it's hard to do with holding this. We're going down to the rope bridge. No hand version.
You want to do it? I can video you.
Hold that.
Okay.
I'm afraid you'll then drop the camera on your attempt.
I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, but when you cross, put it
I'll-
in your pocket and zip it.
Okay. I don't have a zipper, but I'll hold it carefully.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
All right, here goes Jay. No touching the sides.
Well, my arm kind of brushed it.
That's okay.
Whoa, man.
So far, so good.
It's starting to move.
Ooh.
I touched.
You touched?
Can't do it. I'm gonna keep going. Oh.
Almost there. Awesome.
Okay, going up. Wait, you lost your sense of smell? That is a warning sign.
I think maybe the flower we were smelling is not ginger.
What do we have, like 20, 21 days with no local cases?
Something like that, Jay. I actually don't know exactly, but it's been pretty long. And
Still at 6 deaths total.
yeah, and something like 430 infections.
Yeah, but like 300 have been released. Over 300.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the only cases that we're getting are people who come back from abroad and they go immediately into quarantine. That was a lizard. They'll probably start relaxing a little bit, I would assume.
Relaxing what?
Restrictions.
So, okay, why don't we go over what restrictions there are now? Right?
Okay, what are there now?
Well, people are usually required to wear masks when they go into public places.
Public transportation.
Social distancing.
Did you ever get one of those texts when you are in a crowded area?
No. Have you?
No. Some people have.
Okay.
I heard if you're in quarantine, they give you a phone. They give you a nice Samsung phone. And there's no other apps on it except for like a messaging app.
Okay.
And if you lose a signal, the police come to your house.
Huh.
You could check out Xiao Fei. Do you know Xiao Fei?
Yeah, he's the guy who goes to the river all the
Yeah,
time?
yeah, the river tracing and all that stuff.
Okay.
He just did an interview of a guy while he was floating down a river. I told you that would happen. He did an interview of a guy going down a river.
Oh,
And that guy was in quarantine for a while.
wow.
Yeah, he came back from England. And he's lived in a tall apartment complex. And the police, sometimes he would lose a connection and the police would be like right there. He said it was quicker than an ambulance. It was like 6-7 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, so I didn't know that they actually give you a phone. The first I learned of that was yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I thought they would text your phone. I mean, they would call you on your phone.
We're doing recon now. We're seeing if two trails link up. Trail. I never saw a snake on these trails. Have you?
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe 2 or 3 times. But
Were they big?
They were, yeah. One was really big.
But it wasn't like you stepped over it or anything.
No, it was coming across the trail as I was going uphill. So I saw it and I kind of like, you know.
In the morning?
I don't remember.
Yeah, look, there's a urinal. That's thoughtful. We have almost like the slot canyon. Check out that video. When the wind blows, these bamboo really creak. Yeah, that looks like a sign that we should not go through.
Let's turn back.
Okay. No worries. Kind of, I wouldn't say creepy, but
I was just saying, I don't think there's any way you can get lost in this area because it's so compact. And
yeah, because there's roads surrounding.
Yeah, I mean, there's one road there, one road there,
Yeah.
and you got all these little trails crisscrossing, and ultimately they will always end up on a footpath like this.
Yeah.
So
which is man-made here. So where are we? You said you know where we are.
yeah, we've backtracked.
So how far are we from the car? We got to go the other direction.
We have some hill climbing.
That again.
I think we're still okay for time, kitty.
He's speaking to my wife, who will watch this video in a week, or maybe not even watch this video because she's seen enough of them. Most of my videos are either her behind or yours. Or hiking videos.
Okay.
Not that I focus on any behinds, it's just that you guys are in front of me when I'm shooting. So we'll turn around.
You should ask Kitty to take a picture of your behind.
Yeah, sometimes she has. My backside. Okay, well, this is quite steep. Every time I'm turning the camera around, I want to turn it around the other way.
Do you know where we are? Are you?
Are we by that metal bridge thing? No.
No. What metal bridge are you?
The metal bridge.
Oh no.
No, that's because I came across metal and these railings made me think of that bridge.
Okay.
Now, what's going on? You got in front of me again. I'm trying not to fall.
You know what? I think if we had kept walking, we probably would have come out here. I'm just my theory,
Yeah.
but I'll check it out one of these days.
Okay. Longfengu and Huangxi Gardens. Only 127 meters of steps. He's one of those people who counts steps.
90.
How can you tell my nervousness? I have some kind of tell. I should not go to Vegas.
No, I mean, that sort of bonhommery had
Gone
quieted
away.
down and
Yes.
sort of disappeared.
I got a little scared. I was looking for those crazy monkeys they talk about.
Or wild dogs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't like the wild dogs. They're very territorial here. By the way, that was 175 stairs that we just did.
Yep.
Just for that one.
Just that.
That one section. Yes.
Yeah.
Got my heart rate up. 2 miles can be tough.
Yeah.
That's my usual hike on a Monday.
Especially in the heat.
Yes, it is hot.
Today I did 5K run and it felt like I had done a 10K.
Yep.
Okay, we've made it to the end of our hike and we've walked about 4.5 kilometers in
Nice.
1 hour and 20 minutes. And I'm sure we've got a lot of elevation. We'll have to wait until I upload it.
Okay. Yeah. Send
send
me
you
a
a
screenshot because I'm
Yeah.
going naked again, meaning no watch. Check out my video on the naked marathon, which wasn't really naked. There's people on scooters enjoying a dog. Enjoying the company of a dog. We're back at the car. Okay, I'll see you next week, man.
Okay, take care.
Bye.